I'm surprised he didn't play that last turn. Like, why not play that last turn, though? Something with... I don't get it. It's not going to ramp this turn, obviously. You're still spending a brain on it. So he did bounce that one, but that's going to be his only answer. So unless Bro rolls double threes, he's going to be completely toasted here by Bloomerang Vegetation Mutation for the win. Incredible. Making content for you guys is a full-time job, and it's only possible with your support. Click the link in the description to join my Patreon for access to exclusive streams, deep fry podcasts, private video calls, and more. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to be showing you a budget deck for plants. This is going to be the budget aggro Chompzilla. You know, we used to always do aggro Solar Flare, but a lot of the cards for Solar Flare got nerfed, like Haunted Pumpkin, so we're going to completely do it different. We're also going to be utilizing a lot of the newly buffed cards in the recent balance patches, starting with the Cosmos. Again, very cheap card, and you can play this with Chompzilla very easily with Coffee Grounds. Cosmos on 1, Coffee Grounds on 2 is going to be 8 damage on turn 2, which is absolutely ridiculous, and if they cover the environment, this will just grow even more. Bong Choi is a newly buffed card. It has Team Up, making it much more versatile. It also sort of gives it a little bit of like bullseye, because you can play this on the board, add significant damage without adding block meter charge, because this is going to be teamed up in a lane. Also very good to sort of stack with, you know, something else in the Coffee Grounds. That's a good play. The only expensive-ish card we are running in this deck is going to be Sunshroom. This is an event card. Usually I try, let's say, in budget decks for the whole deck to be basic, uncommon, and rare, and then maybe throw in like one event card. This is a card anyway probably a lot of you have crafted, because this is the best plant card right now. Sunshroom, if you don't have Sunshroom, you can easily replace this with any other 1-drops. It can be anything from Morning Glory. Kernel Pult would actually be okay in this deck if you happen to have any, you know, Click Peas or Primal Sunflowers. Those would all be good replacements for the Sunshroom in this deck. The cool thing you can do with Sunshroom, even though it's not an aggro card, is it gives you a lot of more resources, so you can really be putting as much damage on your opponent's face in a small amount of time. That is what an aggro deck does. Sunshroom on 1, then you can actually play the newly buffed Fertilize on turn 2 and turn it into a 4/7. So significant damage for turn 2, and also is going to be giving you a lot more sun to play the rest of your cards. Also newly buffed is going to be Cabbage Bolt. This is a 2-cost 3/4, so it's just a really strong, hard-hitting, and very difficult to remove card. You play this on heights, even on ground it's a 2-cost 2/3, so it's not terrible if you get it. That's why we're just running 2. Other aggro cards we're running is Fire Pea Shooter. It's just a solid 2-cost 3/2, significant damage to your opponent's face. For the finishers, we are running 4 copies of Power Flower, which is a 4-cost 3/5 strike through being the key. You also have Bloomerang, which has the same stats, it just doesn't have the little healing ability that Power Flower has. And of course, for the big finish, we're going to be running 4 copies of Plant Food. Playing Fertilize on anything and then using Plant Food is incredibly OP, because Plant Food is going to represent a lot of damage. Also playing Plant Food on any of your you know, strike through minions, that just means it's doing 4 damage directly to your opponent's face, which is awesome. So how would you upgrade this deck if you had a little bit, you know, more cards? Like, which expensive cards would you add? I probably would first of all take out Bloomerang and add Laser Beam. It would be a little bit of a stronger finisher. You also can just run Elderberry if you prefer. I think I do like the Bloomerang because it's a lot harder to remove. So here's Laser Beam. This will actually be giving you a lot more, you know, a little bit of a stronger strike through as a finisher. You can replace Plant Food with Espresso Fiesta. It's a good argument, you know, maybe in a faster deck, Plant Food's a little bit more versatile. I would say overall right now, Espresso Fiesta is the better card, though. Coming in at 7, it'll be doing 3 bonus attacks. It kind of just guarantees win in a lot of situations. The other thing you can run in the early game is just Click Pea. You can do that instead of the Bong Choi or the Sunshroom. But yeah, this is pretty optimized already. Really, those are just very, very minor changes. This is really happy to show you guys this budget deck, which kind of, it's very close to being the best, you know, quick, do a lot of damage Chompzilla deck. Infinity. See if we can get a really strong start. So probably not keeping all the 4-drops early. I think I'm also going to just get rid of Power Flower. This is a pretty strong start here with double bok choy. I think we'll keep that. There is a chance we'll get like double bok choy and then we'll be able to grow this on heights. Against Conman, it's a little weird. I think I'm just going to take this trade. I sort of want to keep this heights lane open anyway because we do have Veggie in our hands. So typically you're going face as hard as you can. This isn't a bad trade though because Conman, it's going to do 2 bullseye rather than 3 regular, which is about the same in this long, in the long run. I think I'm going to do both of these on heights and try to Veggie next turn. It means we don't have the heights for Cabbage Pulp, but it's okay. This is going to be, that's going to be a Conga probably. Conga, it could be Pirates. It's weird just to run Conman, which is no longer a pirate. I'm going to try to hard read this and say that it is going to be Conga, so let's not waste the bok choy. With the ramp, we can actually bok choy and Veggie next turn, so probably should have drawn cards first there, right? No, it's Ice Pirate. Okay. I guess it's an aggro card. Not really sure what kind of deck the opponent's running here. Kind of wish I committed the bok choy. So we can go bok choy fertilize. We can just go power flower, which is a great trade against this 3-1. I feel like this game is going to be a big race. So what's that going to be now? Imp Commander? Line Dancing Zombie? Damn, Line Dancing Zombie would be ridiculous here. It's making me really want to grow this one. I don't want this just dying for free. We can also go bok choy and then Veggie mutation, which kind of does die pretty badly to the bread. I don't want him drawing a card here. I think I'm gonna play this kind of. Where does this go though? I mean, this could be an Abracadabra or a Stealthy Imp. All right, I'm gonna read Stealthy Imp here, and it's an aggro deck. It's line dancing. That's fine. Honestly, this is probably the best place for the bok choy to be. He's just going face with that. All right. It's a big race. We are gaining like 2 more sun than the opponent is brains here, so that's nice. There's a lot of plant foods. A little bit breaky. He does have a bunch of 1 health minions on ground, so we could end up possibly getting a really good Scorched Earth here on a block. So I don't think we're going to start plant fooding yet. I think we're going to go. He's running Headstone Carver? Okay, so it's a Gravestone deck with Conman. All right, I guess that makes sense. I'm going to put this on heights. There is like a deadly superpower. I think the strike through is probably going to be better here. So, because we have all these plant foods, it's just such a good finisher. Nice. Very beautiful stats. We'll do 5 to his face. Usually. There's clones, so no deadly. It's fine. I'd love to block and get Scorch here, man. He rolled a 3. We did not roll a 3. We're not going to get a better heal than this, so I might as well just spend the money on that. Just healing our face because we are in a race. And, you know, instead of being down to 6, we have 10. It makes this turn a lot easier. So, yeah. I mean, he could have backyard bounce, but otherwise... this could be a line dancing zombie. Now, we do extra damage. This would be 8 plus 8. Yeah, I'm just going to grow this and plant food. I'm going to do it on the strike through one because this will probably do more. It doesn't really matter. I don't think there's any 2-cost card that would deal with an 8-10 here, so we should have this guy. And you just see the awesome power of 4-cost Power Flower here. And nice. Does not do it. Just because you grow it a little bit and it's just insane. It anyway has high health, so it's really difficult for opponents to remove it before you start growing it. And then you just use plant food and they're just done. There's nothing you can do about that. So, successfully raced, I guess, Gravestone Infinity. Keep it going. Off to a great start. Here is Huge Giganticus. I think probably the best matchup for this deck in general. Obviously, depends what deck they use. Tele-Imps would be okay, but Really, just no small removal. Like, this is just so free. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Something like that. I'll keep the Power Flower since we have plenty early game and we have some ramp. Right now that we have Scorch, I'm going to be playing this on ground. No, we haven't gotten that. Okay, Cosmos, Coffee Grounds. What would be a good... I feel like they both start with Co. Hold on, I got to think of a good nickname for that. Cosmos, Coffee. How about Cough Moss? Cough Moss, there you go. Cosmos on 1, Coffee Grounds on 2. I'm just going to call it Cough Moss. It's perfect. Yeah, so Scorch is really, really good here. I think I'm gonna use the Scorch. It's a great card, and we'll just develop this here. You know, this could end up being stacked with a Power Flower. Having a little bit of versatility in terms of how we use the team up is good. In this deck in general, you're playing your other minions, your attacking minions, behind your Sunny Shroom. This has 3 health. It's a decent way to protect your guys from dying. I'd say that's in general how we're going to be using that. So the simplest play here would be Bok Choy and then Power Flower. Bok Choy going face, it would also create a team up in this lane for next turn. I think this is... I could actually just go both face. I'm not actually worried about this. Yeah, so let's utilize the block meter. And actually, you know, we'll let the 3-2 die. I'd rather just get more damage on his face. We are an aggro deck after all. So we'll do 6 and only charge the block meter once this turn, as opposed to putting the Power Flower here. Yeah, no need to at all. Alright, so he played Bucket Bay. So his buried treasure lives and he can get a cheaper legendary. Honestly, if he plays here, it's just going to be like so game losing. So now what? We got 4-1 or 3-1? I guess it's 4-1. I might as well play this here, right? And then this will go... It'll go against the one that needs more protecting. It'll go here. It doesn't make sense here. I guess we'll put it here, and it will protect the Power Flower in a few turns. It's so nice, just the Power Flower with the strike through. Because besides for the healing, which actually does help you in races, didn't see a ton of that last game. But yeah, I mean, this is healing us for 4 right now. Even though we have 20 health, because this will do 2 and then this will do 2. Not a lot of flowers. I didn't really emphasize that. The only flowers in this deck is going to be the Power Flowers and the Bloomerangs, but you know, in a race situation, which seems like it's happening a lot now. Alright, so we leaped that. Got Electrician, so... Wow, and I'll go face for 6 and then 8. It's disgusting, ow. Alright, so we'll be hitting his face for 5. Now the healing is actually going to come into play because he's doing a lot of damage here. We really do need to deal with that Raptor. Damn. What did he do? He teleported that in? I think an 8 attack is so ridiculous. The Electrician there too. It's so good on the leap because it just really like put him in the game, you know? So I'm going to fertilize the Power Flower in lane 1. Hopefully, you know, if he has a bonus attack, at least we'll hopefully block it. I'd love to chump block this with something, and we did. Get that. Awesome. Yep, so really simple play. It's going to be fertilize in 1 on the Power Flower. That will create 7 damage strike through. And we are just going to chump block this and play around, you know, some kind of lurch for lunch bonus attack. But that should do it. You'd need, you know... Backyard Bounce or Rocket, and then Lurch for lunch, and then he needs to roll a 1. Otherwise, he'll be down to 1 health here. Alright, that Rocket was sad, but we're still in pretty good shape. Teleport, and he grows my Cosmos. I don't know if he realized that would happen. Okay, so we need 1 damage. Rolled a 2, just to make it exciting. Top deck. Coffee Grounds. Wow, it kills the Raptor. Oh, this is actually probably the best thing we could have top decked, because we're good for this game. I mean, we have strike through on the board, but this gives him 3. So this is just gonna just absolutely eat shit. Yes. That's the problem with Bucket Bay, with the Cone Zone, is the fact that it kept something alive and then it gets covered and the guy dies. Like, I think Cone Zone, the fix is it needs to, it's like, it'll be like hunting grounds. When a zombie enters this lane, it gains 3. And it just is permanently, and then if it gets covered, it'll still be alive. It won't just die. Then I think that would actually be a decent card. Not that it has 3 walls in the cone zone, it's just useless, you know? Alright, so he's going for the... Bruh. See if we can not roll a 1 here, please. No, he rolled a 1. Oh my gosh. And the block meter, we're still not safe here necessarily. We'll take the heals, because why not? But now he's going to hit us for 4 more. Please don't roll 3. Yes. Yes. Just like that. We're 2-0. La 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 la. Alright, we'll see if we can get Cough Moss. Cossy Grounds? Moss Grounds. Mossy Ground? How about Mossy Grounds? Mossy Grounds, because that's right. Cough Moss is the wrong order. We need we need this one to be first. How about Mossy Grounds? All right, I'm going with I changed my mind. This is a curve. I really want to get the Coffee Grounds here. This is a decent card against Brainstorm. I'm gonna be stupid here. And look for a 2. Okay, I made my hand so much worse. That was so stupid. Oh well. We'll play on ground since we have Scorch. Oh, we're so bricked now. Alright, don't do what I just did, guys. I'm motivated. I'm literally throwing for content. I really want to get the Mossy Grounds. Mossy Grounds. Mossy Grounds. I like it. Let me know in the comment section if you like Mossy Grounds or Cough Moss. Which one you like better. I like the fact that Cosmos comes first, so I think I'm sticking with Mossy Grounds. And we just don't have a turn 2 play at all. We do have Scorch though, which looks like it's going to be good against this mustache spam. Or not. We're just going to get bungeed. I really wish I got it there. We're also not going to have a play for turn 3 at all. Which is very sad. Could you not bungee me? Wow, we got away with it. Alright, so we'll be able to fertilize here. I didn't use the Scorch because I feel like we'll get a better one like on turn 5. We're going 3, 4, 5. Gosh. Okay. Easy play. Let's see if we can dodge Rocket. But that's really the only way that he'll have of dealing with it. He certainly did not. So now what? Teleport Duck Stash would actually even trade with this, I guess. Yeah, it would. I was thinking what block we could get, but there's nothing really that would... Alright, so he went up to 6 brains there. Let's see what he does with it quarterly. So annoying. We still can block and get our ultimate. That would be nice. Oh, come on. Alright, well, we'll have a good Scorch at least. Really using a lot of resources and not putting a lot of damage on our face. So, if we get a 3-drop, I'll Scorch this turn. If we roll 1, come on. Alright. We kind of have all of our sun tied up for the next 2 turns. That's why I'm just spending the geyser. It's going to be hard to fit that in. Boy! Okay. So I guess I'll play this in lane 1 so the 1 damage hits. We just want to block the 4 and we'll Scorch it next turn. We got to set up one of these here. No. I guess we'll start with the Power Flower. The Power Flowers are better probably later, since we'll be in a race more. We could do Power Flower for the next 2 turns. I don't think he's going to have an answer for at least a couple turns for this, so let's do it like that. Yoink. So hopefully not rolling a 3. Or double 1s. Bro, what is the block meter today? Come on, man. Alright, we can basically clear his life next turn if we want. Can we get a cheaper card, though? I guess I'll chomp later. Okay, really? So annoying. So we'll go like this. And like this, I guess. So annoying, man. We're healing a little bit. Really, anything he plays, even if he plays like a Viking right now, or a Valk, we can just chomp it. So that's cool. Okay. Another mustache waxer. Well... Okay, so 4-1, and then Chomp. The Chomp hitting this one. I guess this makes sense. And I'll play this here. And I guess we'll play this here to block the damage. I like the team up on heights because of this one, but probably blocking the damage is better. This basically heals itself. So we'll be getting him down to 7. We'll heal for 2. He only has 2 cards left. That is the good news. So as long as we can stall here, he's leaping that to it too. It's just kind of in a situation where he got held his, you know, these huge waxers, but not much to do with them. So he blocked and did not use the card. He used backup dancers, so it's draw, and summoning. I guess he didn't, yeah, I'm guessing it's summoning. They're drawing the cards he definitely would have used. So he just wanted to keep this lane open. Makes sense. We do have a really cool play, which is Bloomerang and Grow, and this. Let's go. 2, 2, 4. This is incredible. This is a really, really, really strong play. Very likely just going to be lethal. Even 5 and 3 makes lethal here. So the opponent's going to have a ton of answers. Could be holding a rocket science. It's possible. But we're in really, really good shape here with 6 health, full block meter. Not a whole lot of things are going to kill us here. So he did have Eureka. I'm surprised he didn't play that last turn. Like, why not play that last turn, though? Something with... I don't get it. It's not going to ramp this turn, obviously. You're still spending a brain on it. So he did bounce that one, but that's going to be his only answer. So unless Bro rolls double 3s... he's going to be completely toasted here by Bloomerang Vegetation Mutation for the win. Incredible. Growing these new cards, these new strike-through cards. They're so good, man. Hell yeah. Highlight intro? I think so. Unless we get a better one. Yes. Here's another Brainstorm. You know, these Bloomerang card and the Power Flowers and even like Cabbage Pulse, which we haven't gotten yet. Really, really good cards against Brainstorm. He doesn't have a good wave dealing with like a 3-4. No one's really running Fruitcake anymore. I wonder if I should, you know, having these two growing on heights is really, really good. I wonder if I should get rid of the Bloomerang. All right, agreed. That's fine. That's actually better. So we're going to go for the ramp first. Doing it on height so we can capitalize on the double vegetation mutation shot. Love to get a Coffee Grounds here. Because you can go Sunshroom on 1. And then Mossy Grounds on turn 2. That's not rolling off the tongue. Yeah, let's start with it. I don't know. Yep, so I think the higher health minion goes in front. I think this is how we're doing this. Is there a better play here? Nah. This kills Teleportation Zombie really, really badly. Or Drone Engineer, fine. So, I mean, we just won that trade for free. He did 1 damage to a 5 health Sunnier Shroom. We've got 6 damage in this lane, so he basically has to feed, you know, feed cards into this every single turn. Yes, we got the double strike, which is so cool. How do we play this, though? I guess I'll draw... Another mustache deck. Seems very popular these days. I want to maybe double strike like this one, I think I'm always drawing here. We're going 4+1. Is there a reason to go for... I mean, we could go for 7 damage here, man. It's actually really, really good. In fact, if we play the coffee ground... No, we can't go coffee plant food. Okay, so I'm always doing this. Plant food is 7 damage here, man. We're not going to get more than 7 from a plant food at any point in this game. This will do 3, but it's developing a little bit more tempo. This is such a free trade. This is tough, actually. I mean, I could get more than 7, because I'll be able to play both of these next turn. Alright, I'm going to let the 2 damage hit our face. We're not going to end up killing this. I guess he could bungee lane 1 and actually kill the 2/4 here. Maybe I should have played around that. I could still do it. Damn, getting HG super is crazy if he has a bunch of tricks. He did not get bungee, though. I guess he likely didn't have bungee. He didn't have it on turn 1, so he probably doesn't have it, you know? He only drew 2 cards since then. Alright, so now we can coffee grounds here, plus plant food now for, like... I guess if he commits hard... Why is every opponent getting multiple? I mean, it's not even that good against this deck. So now what do we do? What is this gonna be? Abracadabra, maybe. I think I'm gonna just keep playing it safe here. I think this is gonna go here. It's also gross. It's so good. It's fine. Like, usually mustache decks, you can't do any damage to them because they have all the lanes clogged with these high health minions. But because we're running all the strike through, even if he put something in lane 1, we still got 9 on his face right now. Which is crazy. Right, okay. So you play that one, you got rid of 3 to your face, but now you're taking 8 in lane 1. Do you have a rocket or what? You better have a rocket after doing that crap. Come on, man. I don't think a lot of people okay, he has a chump blocker. I don't think a lot of people realize how much of a liability it is to cover the coffee. It's not just Cosmos coffee grounds. It's when they cover it. If anything, it's worse because now you have a 6/6. A 1-cost 6. It's such a good card. This is such a good card in Chompzilla, man. Okay. We're still holding on to this plant food. So now what? Man, these Bong Choi's not really getting it done here. How do we play this? I feel like protecting the Bloomerang is probably right. I could actually plant food here now to proc the block. It's not a terrible play. And I can also plant food here to deny the ramp. That's probably right. I think he's going to go for like a Bad Moon Rising or something here. He does have it. He passed turn 5 with Gentleman. All right, so I'm going to try to make a little bit of a read here. I happened to yesterday record a... was it with Brainstorm? It was a Ramp Moon Rising. Yeah, it was. With mustaches. Okay, so now where does this go? Here, there's a few good choices. I'm gonna go with my gut that says play it here. The reason is because this lane is chump blockable, so the Bok Choy will also get chump blocked. This is not a chump blockable lane. But now if he doesn't chump block it, he'll take 7. Even if he does, though, he's still gonna take 4. Okay. He can actually Bad Moon Rising still? Bro, he had backup dancers. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Let's talk about this. No. Okay? Please nothing stupid. Mechasaur. Coffee Zombie. And then he got freaking Mime Garg is gonna go crazy here. We're not even gonna get... No, this one died for free. This was a mistake. You should have froze this. You should have froze lane 1. He doesn't realize that the Mime Garg is gonna just kill us straight. It doesn't matter at all. This goes for 6, and then that goes for 6, and it goes for 6 again, and it still has Frenzy, and then it still hasn't even attacked in lane 4. Come on, man. Come on. Bro, You know what? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Bro. I'm supposed to... Oh, that was a godlike coffee zombie. Mime Garg is insane, bro. Anyway. Alright, guys. 3-1. Got completely outplayed there. Huge skill issue. Next! Bruh. I have to... Looking for that coffee grounds, did not find it. We're not getting the on curve. We should have at least one game today where we get it. I only have to play around Trapper for this one because it heals itself. And he had the bungee there. A lot of brainstorms today. So we'll just set up 2 threats, I guess. Playing around Trapper now. I'm so busy playing around Trapper, we're never going to be able to play our Cabbage Bolt on Heights. But anyway, hoping up top deck it here. I'd love to get a playable minion. There's... Oh man, I kind of wish I played this on ground now. Alright, we'll do it like this. We'll play the Power Flower right in there. Okay. He thought he was getting the 2-for-1. But... not today, boys. Damn, if I did that on ground, this would have gone face for another 4. Crazy stuff. So this will still, you know, it's still nice to set that up for the Power Flower. A very difficult card from to remove, so we'll see if he has an environment. No, actually, if he has an environment, this goes up to 6-4. He'd have to have Bungee Plumber and then an environment to really solve the full scope of the problem here. We can also just plant food this turn for 5. If there's a good plant food, I'll just take it, man. Well, I'm just trying to think back to last game. Was like plant fooding the Cosmos and doing 7. What that? I don't think we got him under 7 there. I don't think so. I don't think that would have helped. We died to a Rampant Moon Rising. You know what? It's not so bad. Is bro just booking? I'm ahead. I'm counting this as a win for a budget deck. Bro is intimidated by mossy grounds. Sounds so bad. We're going back to the drawing board. Cosmos Coffee Grounds. This should be the easiest thing. Alright. YouTube chat, I'm going to need your help with this one. What should we call Cosmos Coffee Grounds? It's right in front. This is like the easiest thing to conjoin. I don't know if that's the right word. I love this combo. Let's see if we can not... My gut says just keep the coffee grounds, man. Let's see if we can not get batted exactly. By the way, when you see Cheese Cutter, this is the new meta. You just play this in a different lane. It's actually better. We're actually in a world where Dog Walker is better than Cheese Cutter because of stupid Sunny Shroom. I had to use it in the budget deck. Come on. I originally was running a deck list with Sunny Shroom, and then you can, you know, get your like fertilized plant food faster. It seemed like it just wasn't enough power though. So I ended up taking out and putting in the Flame Peas. The Flame Peas is another card you could take out. What would be better than Flame Pea, though? Click Pea. Click Pea? Flame Pea. Yeah, I would definitely run Click Pea. Instead, I also had a version of this where I was running... I was trying it with mixed nuts because we have a lot of team ups and running, you know, at least a couple of mixed nuts. And at the end of the day, 2 cost 4/4, they were bricking. I really wish mixed nuts was a better card right now. But if you don't have a team up, it's a 2 cost 2/2. It's just useless. Did this come from summoning? It was from summoning. Okay. That would have been good on turn 1. All right, now we can start thinking about dealing with Sir Cheese. So, Power Flower, yeah, I mean, it's only turn 3. I have to play around. Like, he committed a gravestone, so there's no need ever to play around plant food. Or to play around alien news, sorry. The question is, where does the other ramp card go? We can protect the 4-3, which is pretty good. Teleportation Zombie 1-drop is probably... I can't think of anything this would be other than Teleportation Zombie. Everything else would just go here. Where should I put this here and just hard read Teleportation Zombie? This isn't going to have 2 attack. What could this be that he wouldn't put it here? No, it's Teleportation Zombie 100% of the time. I guess it dies to Nibble. The little ramp card, but that's fine. If he uses that instead of on the Power Flower, he nibbles that one. It's totally okay. He used his super, he used summoning already. You don't have to play on Evaporate, don't have to play on anything here. It has to be. Teleportation Zombie you don't want to put here because then a team up basically kills it for free. So it's the only gravestone, I think, period, that Immorticia could have that doesn't make sense to at least try. Even like Loudmouth, which Immorticia doesn't really run. I guess like Drone Engineer. Anyway, this is still good against Drone Engineer. We're in pretty good shape here. We got a plant food. Is this Immorticia gonna quit? I'm ahead. I'm way ahead. He can. We're gonna double ramp. He just doesn't want to deal with it. No one wants to deal with it. All right. Well, the budget deck is beating everything except for Insane Mustache Moon Rising. So far, that'll be 6 games. Let's look at the time here. Yeah, we'll have time for 4 more, so we'll do 10 today. It's an aggro deck. These games are... The opponents are conceding really fast. We're not even killing people that fast. They're just... Oh, we got it. We got... Cost grounds. Cossy grounds. I think that's what I'm going to land on. All right. So 1, 2. I'm going to get greedier. That's fine. 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I play around Rolling Stone? I really want... I can do this on turn 3. You know what? Maybe I'll go 1, 2, 3. Because unless he has Nibble, like the Rolling Stone kills this on 1. It doesn't kill the... The Rolling Stone will be completely useless. And the Rolling Stone is the card to run right now in the Sunny Shroom meta. Alright, well, that guy, I don't know what's going on. I wanted to... We'll keep that one in the video, but we won't count it as a win. I wanted to do the Cossy Ground so much. Cosmos Grounds. Okay, here's the 2-3. Love that card. This is a really good hand. I don't think I keep Coffee Grounds here, though. 1, 2... Not feeling it. Alright, that's better. You roll 1. So this will... I don't think this goes on Heights. I think these 2 are teaming up on Heights next turn. If he doesn't Rolling Stone, which he does. Alright, we do have turn 2 Cabbage Pulp. It's so amazing how many common cards are in this deck. Okay, I guess it's just Fertilize and Cabbage Pulp, but still. They buffed all the common cards. All the PVZ1 cards are just buffed now. I love it. That's okay. Kind of annoying. We got 3 in his face. We're doing alright. Yes! And he did not have the alien news. So we're in really good shape here. Damn, bro. So that's 7 on his face. Even whatever Garg he plays is just gonna die for free here. In fact, we'll just plant food it. Another Gargologist. Ow. What the hell? He had Gargologist and he doesn't have any Garg. Give that man a Garg. So now what? So we can get 6 damage like this. We can get 8 right now. We go for the 8. Yeah, we're going for the 8. This was turn 4, so he could have played a 6. We might be able to do this better next turn against a 7-cost Garg. He doesn't seem to have any answer to this. we're in a really weird situation. I also kind of want to proc his block here. All right. Here's a really weird play. I'm going to go bok choy. And I'm going to go coffee grounds. I'm going to try to proc his block next turn and then win by... We'll get him down to 7. We'll proc his block and we'll win with a plant food next turn. That's the play. There's no need to commit the heal here yet. We'll get a better... We're high health. And we'll get a better heal later. Please proc the block. Yes, rolled a 3. So now he could play now like a 7 or 8 cost Garg. He could play Zombat as well. Is he going to play a single gravestone? No. Don't do it. I'll just play if he plays. See, that's fine. That's what we wanted to see. And now for 2, he's never going to have an answer to this. So we're going to just plant food here. It doesn't matter what he gets. There's no, I don't think there's any Garg that could answer this. And we'll heal for good measure. But it's got to be guaranteed, right? He could, okay, he could Extinction Event, but we'll still win with 6+2. Now, is there any answer here? In PvZ Heroes, oh, forgot about heal. Oh, all right, he lives. Okay. Damn, all right. Forgot about heal. That was exactly what he needed there. My gut says, hold on to this. We're going to be able to use this offensively. I hate that this is getting dragged in. There is a way to use this offensively. It's to play the Power Flower first, and then chomp one of these. We can't go Power Flower chomp. Double Strike would work, but it won't work if this gets hunted, so we might as well do this play. And also then the 6 damage gets blocked. There's a lot of really good things about this play here. So I'm happy I held the chomp. It keeps the Power Flower alive. This gets blocked. Perfect. So first of all, he's got to deal with an 8-9. He passed, so I'm guessing he has an Alien Noose now, but it still has 2 attacks. So we still have lethal. Okay. Should I have? Yeah, no, that was fine. Frenzy, just to throw his last card down there. I feel like you hold that Frenzy for when it actually does something, right? Block. Yes. We'll take cards. Get a plant food here, okay? We're in excellent shape. Yeah, so that having Frenzy is a little bit awkward. So this does 6. I'm just trying to figure out how to win here. Well, we have to play around Smash Super, I think. So maybe just growing the Power Flower is the way here. It means if we roll a 1, we're gonna lose though. We can grow this one. It never makes sense to grow this one. There's no other way to proc the block here. You know, block ultimate would kill this Power Flower. All right, we're actually, yeah, it is better to do here because this has 9 health. Oh yeah, this doesn't actually hit us. Oh, okay, that worked out. And we have the double strike. So I guess galvanize. So if he rolled a 1, please don't roll. Okay. See, now we're good. Now there's nothing that. Oh no, there's galvanize here. Oh no. Oh, I almost screwed up. I didn't do all the math right. 6 and 4 would kill us there. Oh my gosh, he got Smash Super. Oh, that definitely wasn't right. I had to do that here. Well, we got away with it. Damn, that was a hard play. And I screwed it up royally. Damn, we're at 148. We've been grinding PvZ Heroes this month. It took a long time to cook this deck up. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're 6 and 1 with the budget deck. It's going extraordinarily well. This is our 2-drop. Here's a 1. So 1. Yeah, the Fire Peas felt a little bit sad, to be honest. It's just a 2 cost 3/2. Bro is dogging us. Come on. Okay, so there's a weird thing we can do here, which is to pass turn 1 and then play your Sunny Shroom and Chomp on turn 2. That is a viable option, especially if he just goes, you know, dog on 1, cyborg on 2. It happens to be in our hands. We have the ultimate best answer to cyborg on 2, and it is called Goddamn Cabbage Ball. Hell yeah, get that weak stuff out of here. It's such a good answer. We end up with a 3-1 on the board, and we are rolling. We actually have this play right now. Oh, maybe I'll fertilize. We'll see. We have so many options. So many options. Depends what he does here. So line dancing zombie is going to go here. So I don't want to... Well, I can do the grow play. I might as well, right? Yeah. Doesn't die to line dancing anymore. Reading this guy looking at... He's using my deck. He's using the Brain Freeze deck that counters all the ramp decks. I get red, bro. This is fine. Now what? Why not put it here if I don't have a play? But anyway, he's playing around plant. I don't know what he's playing around. But anyway... We'll go with you. He's going for Extinction Event? If I play this and I play them, oh. Alright, this is still the better play against Extinction. Is it though? Kinda is. If we play this on heights, we can sack one of these down and then get a lot of damage to face. Maybe that is what I'll do. And we'll get like 11 damage on his face. All right. We're sacrificing this card in order to open up this lane. And now his Extinction Event will get these two. I forgot he still has a very good Extinction Event. But we'll still get 9. And we'll still get some ramp for next turn, and we'll have good trades against this 3-2. We'll be okay. Oh, man, that's what he was going for? Yes! Yeah! Wow! An absolute hero. He had hero-level karma there. He took the hit for the team, dragged it out, got him down to 9 health, and then he just got saved by blow. He literally absorbed. He went in after first, but he chump blocked, he sacrificed his life, and then he goes and he absorbs the blow. Crazy stuff. Yes! Wow, so we can drag this again. There's something weird right now in the meta. I find it much more with the big board, the 5-6, that it seems like it would usually be better if it did not have Hunt. In this situation, the Cyborg Zombie is kind of having the same problem. It just seems like without the Hunts, it would be better. All right, so you got the Pogo. We still got a really good trade on this board. And 6 out of 9 health. Just getting melted here. Hell yeah. And again, he can mug, but we have strike through minions. Like, he can bounce one of them, but the other one's going to attack. We're going to have 3 things hitting his face here. We're going to have Cabbage Bolt in 1. He's going to mug. We're going to have Cabbage Bolt in 1, and then we'll have 2 Power Flowers. There's nothing he can do about it. All right, so you play Gargolith or Yeti. It doesn't even matter. So wow, we have the 2 strike throughs actually. I think this is just as good. I wanna be next to you. We'll block Gargolith, why not? It's line dancing. I was thinking line dancing, but okay, so Hope can block one of these now. We could have gone for 2 more strike throughs. I feel like the line dancing wanted to go here, which was another reason to put the Sunny Shroom here. Oh, there's the Extinction. Damn, that hurt. That really hurt. We're still okay. And the Cabbage Bolt doesn't even die. Cabbage Bolt's the MVP of this game, man. Blocks. I think healing this... Well, we might as well just save it for next turn. It'll heal this up. It's a little threat. Not a very big one. It dies to Acid Rain now, though. If this is how he uses Acid Rain, I think we're okay. That means it won't hit the Bloomerang. Alright, it's fine. We'll surprise him by healing the 3-1 next turn. He won't, like, be able to deal with it with Nibble or whatever. We can play both of these and heal. No. We can play both of these. And we cannot heal. I wanna be next to you. I mean, so that's 3 shots on his face. He's got 3 cards to deal with 3 lethals. That is not gonna do it, boys. Yes. 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 There's something... I'm so happy I got into a habit of just recording some videos offline. Because my pet peeve is when I'm playing a budget deck and I get hard countered, and I don't know, is it a sniper, is it not? I'm just really, I really, because the budget decks, we're working with limited resources, obviously. You don't have the full, you know, the Captain Cucumbers and the Espresso Fiestas to work with. It does limit the deck building. It is a challenge. But I don't want there to be extra challenges on top that make it harder. This is going as well as it could. I'm really gonna look for... Oh, this is a good card against Z-Mech. This is a bad card against Z-Mech because it dies to his splash. I want Coffee Grounds, but this is such a good card. I can't get rid of it. I don't think I can get rid of anything here. Eventually, we'll draw into Coffee Grounds and this Cosmos will pop up. This you can totally save for the late game. It's totally fine. Might as well try this. Heights, Grounds. Maybe you play on ground there. Maybe you do play on grounds. It absorbs a lightning bolt. Totally fine. Now our aggro cards are better. There's no reason not to run Sunny Shroom, is the point. I want to be next. We'll save heights. We'll one player on Trapper territory. We'll save heights for... Oh, that's nice. All right, Flame P got 3 damage. That's all we needed it to do. It's also going to really not make terrible trades now, because it does have high... Oh my god, this is the ultimate card against Z-Mech. He can't deal 6. Fruitcake does 5. So that's it. It's almost like GG right now. Oh, dude, he's going down to 10. All right, I'm changing the score to 8 and 1. There's no way he's dealing with this now. He's going down to 10 health. He has a minion on the board that he just has no answer to. Fertilize against Z-Mech, man. Nice. All right, so it's going to be draw cards. 4 damage is the most here, right? So we draw. And we'll put you here. And we'll put you here. And we got a 4-for-1 cost 4-4. No! Okay. Well, he has to play. Well, he's going to take 6 now. All right. It's fine. He'll cover the Coffee Grounds for sure. But he's going to take 6 on the chin. Oh, he got this from his gifts. Read from unexpected gifts. It's fine. This is still alive, so he has to block it. So we'll just develop Power Flower and Bok Choy, I guess. Bok Choy in 1, because that's the one that dies to Z-Mech Super. More gifts, but he got this from the other one. It is Gift City. It's just too little, too late, man. So we're 8 and 1 now. I'll go for one more game. We'll clinch the 9 and 1. Be very happy. Just hit 150. Hell yeah. Game 10 next. You know what I'm saying? We would have won the bets already today. I played this guy, so I don't want to play him again. There's no way it's a sniper. It's just a complete coincidence. I'm offline here. Should I go with the don't play the same guy twice in one stream rule if I'm recording offline? Maybe that rule doesn't apply. I just didn't feel like playing that guy again. I don't remember which one. Was that the one who... It could be that was the one who beat us before. Anyway, here's Brain Freeze. I want to be next to you. It's really interesting having powerful team-ups and then Veggie, but then also Coffee Grounds. World is moving. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna let it develop. There's basically everything in the early game we draw will just turn into a really big Coffee Grounds play. This we're gonna that we're gonna kill with Bok Choy though. I'm almost happy now that this hand is developing a little bit slower. I think it will really help us utilize and get like a really big vegetation mutation would be awesome here. Alright, so let's try on grounds. No reason not to. We do have the Coffee Grounds in hand. Coffee Grounds. I think it's a top with Chompzilla is a top tier card just because of Cosmos. But then it's like once Cosmos justifies it, it's so good now with Power Flower, with Boomerang, with everything. Unless it's Smelly Zombie, this is an awesome play. There's no way. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't create the option of blocking this minion. Like, always leave your options open. I know he felt like he never wanted to put a 3-1 strike through into a 3-2, but like, now you're just taking 7. Like, always leave your options open, blind dancing zombie, you know? That's my point. And now look at this. So I'm gonna try to wait, is this the brain freeze we played? I don't actually know. He's playing the same deck again. So the play here, see, this is going to be Pogo, and the play is going to be Cosmos Coffee Grounds and to face, just all face. So even though this is 7 and this is 4, he'll bounce the 7. So let's put this here. We also like him bouncing the Cosmos because then the Pogo just dies for, you know, for free and he can't mug. So that's a strong play. Take your pick. Decides to kill Pogo, which is totally fine. See, now we can play Cosmos on Coffee Grounds and play like Veggie Mutation. That's cool. Wanna be next to you. So if we see a gravestone, we'll just think Yeti here. To you. He could be he's going for an environment, so really developing this in one should be really, really good. And we'll also have veggie plant food next turn, which is awesome. I like the strike through the higher health minion going on the Coffee Grounds in general. If he goes for a laser, though, he's just completely roasted. We also are blocking theoretically this turn, which I guess, yeah, it's just Scorch Super Holoflora. All right. But I don't think he's going to have an answer now to the Flame Pea, so he really just sacked this for free. Okay. Come on, Cosmos. Do take another one. Yes. Taking one for the team. Oh, we did not block. All right. Wow, that's a huge play. World on fire, I want to be next to you. So I'm trying to figure out where we want the 3-2 to go. I think we want the Bok Choy, which is going 5 and 5 to go phase. Cosmos of Anyway makes a really good trade here. So we'll do Bok Choy first, and then we'll do the Cosmos on Heights. We'll get the huge veggie play. And we'll heal, because this is about as good of a heal. This is, well, you know, it's just dodging Alien News and Extinction Event, everything that he can basically do except for Backyard Bounce. Either way, we'll get 10 on his face here. He's going for the piano. Cosmos gets him again! Yes! So we're getting so much more damage on his face here. This will likely be lethal. He needs to block and get freeze. I think this is our Scorch here. It takes some tempo and some damage off the board. He did block that. I really wanted the 7 to go face, and then the 4 and 4 would kill him. No, even against freeze, that would... no, block. Yeah, anyway. There's the freeze. We do have a plant food, though. I think the Bok Choy also unfreezes here. Wait. Oh, it only blocked the first attack. Okay, good. All right, so he's down the... Okay. I wanna be next to you. So plant fooding here is super awkward. Coffee grounding here is also super awkward because Alien News. Damn. All right, he has 2 cards in hand. He's probably only has 1 answer. So I think the way here, he already used his freeze. And he uses blow. He's got galvanize and acid rain in there. So we're going to plant food here. And we're going to coffee grounds here. And this means that his single answer, that single Alien News, can only hit 1 of these. This should be lethal. The coffee grounds essentially unfreezes. Okay. Just that nibble. Yeah. But yeah, this should win. Got him. Yes! Alright, that completes the 9-1. It doesn't get any better than that, guys. Chompzilla Aggro. To know that we went from Aggro Solar Flare that got killed into December. I mean, that is the #1 deck in the game, I guess, together with Infinity Burn. that just got killed in December during the balance patch, but we are so back. This is a lot harder deck to use than Aggro Solar Flare, not gonna lie. A lot harder. You have to do setup plays. This is a much higher skill floor and ceiling. This is actually a really difficult deck to play well. But, so it makes it a little bit less newbie friendly, but it's effective either way. It's hard to mess it up that bad. You still just got to play around what, you know, before you commit a fertilize. You got to just think, before you commit a fertilize, you got to think, what are the opponent's answers? And same thing with plant food. The wins of plant food was actually the hardest thing in terms of playing in today's streams. So anyway, guys, if you want to see more videos like this, fun decks, serious decks, and now budget decks, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.